Hello everyone, Styles RJ here. So I tip the scales of another game of Neverwinter Nights 2. In today's episode, I'm going to head back to Neverwinter now because I completed everything here at Old Outwell. I'm going to head back to Neverwinter, not report in, but I'm going to have to talk to my companions at the Sunken Flagon. Let's get going. Let's get going. So I believe it's time to get some dialogue done. I mean, we just celebrated a great victory against the oppressors and the against the oppressors in the Old Outwell, the orcs. So I think it's time to celebrate with some drinks and talk to everyone, talk to the party.
Got a message for you if you got time to hear it and aren't in a hitting mood.
Let's hear it.
It's for her, the girl with the tail it is. The one who sounds like a sneeze.
Ooh, I've never had anyone deliver a message for me before. Well, unless it's a threat. Or a severed limb.
It's from one Leldon, big fellow in the merchant quarter. Says he wants to see you both, he does.
Okay. That's all.
Wants to meet you both in the park. Says he'll be waiting for you and the fiend girl. Without her, he doesn't show. Smells like a trap to me.
Come on, let's meet him. It'll be fun.
Yeah, let's do it. Alright, anyway. I'm not leaving the tavern anytime soon. Alright, so, before I set out, how about I just dismiss the party? Alrighty then, let's go talk to everyone in the tavern. Then I'll bring back the party. So yeah, we've talked to Quara for a bit. Has he got anything
Great. What's wrong now?
new? Let's see.
I don't know. Maybe he was turned away from the academy or refused a teaching position. It wouldn't be the first time. All I know is he shouldn't have been talking like that to me if he knew what was good for him. By the gods, that smug arrogance! I would have liked to have burned it off his self-righteous face, asking me about the academy, my studies. How dare he?
Ugh, geez, that's pretentious. Let's go with that one.
The masters at the academy were a lot like him. A worthless bunch of hunched mages poring over books and potion bottles.
Well, that's about it for Quara's influence for the moment. Let's talk to Helga.
What is it you want, lass?
Alright, doesn't look like there's anything new here. Bishop? Of course, he's still ignoring me. Hey, I gotta talk to everyone.
Is there something you need?
The Mare is no longer a place I know well. Something has built a black wall, something beyond which none of the Circle could pass, even with the secret ways. All it touches dies, and it is slowly growing, advancing from the heart of the Mare and driving life before it. And without life, without the land to aid us, one without the means to cross that wall is threatened to be consumed by it. Such things are not born of the land. It is a blight, a presence from somewhere else that strikes at Faerun. Perhaps only by reaching beyond the land, into the libraries and tomes written on the skin of the trees and beasts, can such mysteries be made clear.
Okay, so
What did you wish to know?
Some dark presence. There seems to be some dark presence going through the Mare of Dead Men. It's slowly advancing, destroying it all in its path. And it's advancing like a wall. Reminds me of the Citadel in Half-Life 2. That thing was a huge building and it kept expanding and taking in all the resources and just hit this huge wall which would slowly encroach on your territory. And there was nothing, and behind that wall was where all the bad stuff happened.
Do you think this is the first lifetime I have spent in the mists of Mer Delane? My life in the Mare dates back several lifetimes. Many of my ancestors lie beneath its waters. And my ancestors were there when Mer Delane gained its human name, before there were even such tiny settlements as West Harbor and Red Fallow's Watch. The name means nothing to you, does it? Of course not. The mare claimed it over 50 years ago in its slow march across the land. And before that was the event where it gained its human name. My people once called the mare Meredelaine, the slow tide or slow marching court, in the times before the wars of men gave it a new name, before humans settled on its shores. And those settlements are mostly gone now. Their manors and castles now ruins, desperately reaching their hands above the water. It is for all who dwell within cities that the land will take again what was taken from it, whether cut stone, carved wood, or fields sliced by the plow.
Sounds ominous.
No, for my father perished there in the fog, slain by orc soldiers from the mountains. It is his life that I speak of when I say lifetimes. On the year the swamp gained its new name, there was a great battle fought miles within its borders. Orcs spilling from the mountains drove humans, dwarves, and my people into the swamps, where they were surrounded, and cut down in the fog, trapped in mud where the footings of the orcs proved truer. But there were no need for graves. Their corpses were all embraced and dragged down, and what dead lay upon the surface were taken by the others who dwelled in the swamp. And so, even in the fog, the ghosts still whisper and weep of lost Meredelaine, the song taken up by countless elven widows that cry across its shores. And always, the mare seeks more dead to draw them down into its waters, down amongst the dead ones.
Very, very bleak place.
I was orphaned from that battle, when the first of the circle found me wailing in the mist, in those very ruins you traveled to outside of West Harbor. They gathered me up and I made no sound, and they took me into the heart of the mare to show me its secret ways, and there was always much to learn. In time, though I knew only some of its ways, I became accepted into the circle, and accepted by the mare as well. It was only the last test that I failed.
What test was that?
Perhaps we shall speak of it another time, but not now.
Ooh. So, yeah. The Mare is a very bleak-looking place. Hey, Grobnar, what's up?
Some way I can help?
What do you do?
Why, what don't I do? Really? Sometimes it's hard to keep track of it all. I play songs, write songs, build things, repair things, pick things, plant things, tinker with things until they're fixed. Or, well, need fixing. But that's rare. Sort of. I suppose you'd say I stick my hands in just about everything, including dark holes filled with phantom spiders. But that's another story.
Any new songs?
Some just come as one advances in the craft and gets more experience in the world.
Level up. Okay. Basically, he gets his songs and stuff from leveling up, I guess. Or, you know, from items.
What? Why, I collect it.
But why?
I don't know. What an odd question. I like to gather facts and notes and journals just for the sake of knowing, really.
That's applying intelligence.
Well, yes, but that's sort of the point, sometimes. When you have all those facts and numbers and words around your skull, you can pull out whatever you need to write a song. And, well, songs can help, sort of, to get more facts and lore, and the whole process begins again.
See, this is awesome. Bards are awesome. They gather knowledge and they sing a song about the knowledge, so therefore it doesn't die in the future. These guys are awesome.
Of course. Ask away. Always ready with answers. Yes, indeed.
So even he might be absent-minded or whatever, he's still, gathering knowledge and he's gonna sing songs about it and everyone's gonna know about it. Or they're probably gonna hang him somewhere. Who knows?
Kalakcha. Kalakcha. Let me think. Well, it's not gnomish, goblin, orcish, elvish, draconic. Well, unless the K is silent, but even then it would mean gizzard stone or its equivalent. But you know, I did notice you have a talent for languages. Don't you know this word?
No.
Well, that's odd. It may not be a word at all. Might be a title or a name. Most peculiar. Trust me, most of the names I've been called you can't translate in any language. They're not even real words as much as a succession of violent images.
So he has no idea what Kalakchar is. Well, let's ask the Paladin. I think we've exhausted everyone's options. Maybe, actually, no, I haven't exhausted Neeshka's options yet.
What's going on?
Well, I've already asked her about it.
Yeah? Which one of the marks you wanted to know about? Not the barrel-head dwarf, is it?
Well, okay, there's nothing new on that one. But still, Kelgar's lightened up to Neeshka, even though he doesn't show it. The two are getting along nicely.
Yes? Is there something you wish of me?
Cassavir.
Many who live in the shadow of Old Owlwell have suffered greatly from orc attacks over the years. Families have been put to the sword, homes burned, and traveling merchants have been slaughtered along the high road. The orcs need to be driven back.
So, there was
I did not come with them. Those are men and women who live in Old Owlwell, who are willing to lend me their swords. They have good hearts. Living there has made them tough, capable, and their knowledge of the mountain paths have made them invaluable as scouts. Yes, I thought perhaps by traveling here my sword could make a difference.
Your hammer.
Give the people living here some hope, if Neverwinter itself could not protect them. I do not have faith in a city or a nation, but the people within it. The people of Old Owlwell, they know the truth of this. It may seem such, but I felt that one man could make a difference. And it seems Neverwinter has joined the cause, and between our two forces we can accomplish a greater good.
So yeah, he left Neverwinter for some reason and wanted to help out. Well, he left Neverwinter to help out the people of Neverwinter. That was his code of honor, which I can understand. He kind of broke his vows, though. I think he broke his vows of service.
I went there because I felt my sword could make a difference. No other reason. There was a need for action, the need to set an example. To move Neverwinter to act is something beyond my strength. But a greater good has been accomplished, and you have shown that to me.
But you went alone.
I went alone because I had to. Battling the tribes of the Old Owlwell is something that must be done. It is simple, a necessary act. There is no doubt as to what must be done. No conflicts.
No conflicts. No conflicts of interest. Conflict of interest? No. I have an interest in conflict.
There are battles that can be fought and others that cannot. It is a difficult thing to speak of. I appreciate your words and your intentions, but this is something that is difficult to share. Perhaps another time, when the words are easier to find.
That's love for you.
I appreciate your efforts,
Nope.
but this battle is of a different sort. It is something within, and until I find the words for it, there is little that can be done.
Oh, it's about love, isn't it? Yeah, he loved someone, and he left Neverwinter because she didn't love him back.
Is there something you wish of me? I did not inform them of my decision to leave, so I did not part in good graces. I suspect that many of them do not even know why I left. It is not something I wish to speak of. Perhaps another time.
Yeah, usually
Very
these
well.
things... Usually these things, when someone leaves the city, you know, to pursue their own goals or whatever, it's usually usually because they love someone. It's always standing in these plots. It's always about love, isn't it? Aww. Anyway, let's head out to the city again. Actually, there's one thing I need to do, since I sold a whole bunch of items. I actually couldn't sell all my items. So, I'm gonna cut the video, I'm gonna be right back. Alright, introducing on the fashion line. Our characters have been updated. I sold a few items and depleted my entire bank account for this, as I enchanted everyone's armor, mostly everyone's armor, as best as I could. As you notice, she's got an armor class of
Yes.
37, 31,
Everyone follow
33,
Follow
36,
me.
32, 31, and 24.
Yes.
Yeah,
What do you
still
want?
Sorceress is the weakest character on the map, but... Okay, I tried selling a few items. Some items I'm not going to sell too much later, like this one here. This one only sells for 10,000 gold at the basic merchants. When more advanced merchants open up later on, you know, in further chapters, I could probably sell them for like, you know, 15,000. This I could already sell, but I think I can get a better price elsewhere. Anyway, so you might have noticed that Laura Smith is now wearing a mithril breastplate. Because I found out that when you make something out of mithril, it turns into the previous armor class, so if you give full plate, if you make full plate armor out of mithril, you get it becomes medium armor. So naturally, because a warlock can wear light armor without any penalty, I decided, hey, make a light breastplate. It's not like she's gonna be look, the chain shirt was doing any difference. Plus, you know, if any dexterity bonuses come in, she can benefit from it. Okay.
Me?
Grobnar's wearing the mithril chainmail. What I've also done is
I say yes.
enchantments are expensive, but if you get it done just right, you can, for a lot of money, you can enchant stuff to really high numbers. So +4 shields and things.
What's going on?
Yeah, I haven't upgraded her enchant, haven't given extra points, but I really should be focusing on actually getting Quara some proper defensive bonuses on her armor, because seriously, 24 is pathetic.
Step up to the
Yes.
fight. Bring them down. Attack. Yes.
Alright, so anyway,
What do you want?
that's the dialogue all done with the Suggen Flagon, and there's something going on with Leldon and Neeshka. So why don't we go investigate? Why don't we head up to the merchant quarter and find out what's going on? Because this I will not stand for. Someone's attacking my tiefling friend. I will not have this happening on my... I will not have this happening. We are going to go in, we're going to crush them, we're going to crush Leldon, and we're going to bring justice and stuff to the world, I guess. Yeah, that'll work. So like I said, the Bone Phoenix could be sold elsewhere. I think Deacon provides better value for it. Oh, why, talking kobold at the store? You know, I had heard about a talking kobold in Waterdeep, but I hadn't put much stock in it. Thought it was one of those wild human stories. You know how humans are. Stories? Deacon likes stories. Epic tales about kobolds. Deacon even write a few of those till fingers fall off. Wait one big hairy moment. You're the wonder of the tale of Undrentide. Deacon cannot lie. Deacon wrote it. All volumes, cover to cover. Plus platinum inlaid edition and a plague diamond encrusted compilation. Oh well, I read the version where all the V's and the A's were missing. Couldn't make sense of it, but it was a fascinating read, even about the dragon urine. Deacon found it hard to find good proofreader, and tale seems like it kept starting and restarting all the time. Difficult to keep pace and flow, but P was true. But you're a bard too! You sing, right? By the gods, this is inspiring! I'm so happy to be able to talk to you! Deacon happy to speak with Gnome too. Deacon may need to go back to selling and trading soon, though. Lot to do. I was actually, he's right, Grob, don't let it go. No, not yet. Why, we've barely begun speaking. I say, do you know any gnome songs? I so rarely meet a fellow musician and writer. Deacon know one gnome song, but Deacon throat dry. Let it go, gnome. This should be good, but let me move over here, just out of range. I suddenly think I may wish to leave, just for a while, and cover my ears. Uh-oh. No, please, I'd love to hear it. Deacon don't write this one, but Deacon sing it anyway. I like gnomes, so dumb and fat and dumb, in burrows like moles, shoot 'em full of arrows, put 'em on a stick. That's why I like gnomes. My word, just hearing that gives me the shivers. I'll say. That made my tail curl. Now is when I long for the cries of swamp birds, even troll mating screeches. I'll bet that could have shattered a castle wall. I say, that is genius! The tone, the tempo! You can almost feel the angst and pain of the gnomes as they are filled with arrows and put on sticks. And the theme of the piece, now, that is tragedy in its deepest, most primal form. And the climax, the uplifting portion where the affirmation of liking gnomes is confirmed, and then brought full circle with the physical and emotional double meaning of them, being in the mind and in the stomach, amazing! I say, traveling to Neverwinter with you has really broadened my horizons. Who would have thought I got to meet a kobold author and playwright? And I'll say, so glad to have heard that, and I have you to thank for bringing me here. Okay, I still don't... let's go, let's buy stuff from this guy. Sell that, That's why I like gnomes. As you can see here, these cost a lot of money. Okay, so the Bone Phoenix, you can get the best dealers here. Still can't sell the shurikens. But, yeah. The, Deacon's an interesting character from Neverwinter Nights 1, from what I think I've told you this already. I think I've told everyone this already, that from Neverwinter Nights 1, he was some kind of bard, kind of kobold, and he... Like, you know, everyone bullied him, everyone said he was bad, but apparently he was actually really, really good, and even became a dragon disciple, and could kick a lot of butt. He was like one of the most powerful characters in the series. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't played the game, haven't played Neverwinter Nights 1. Oh, look, here's Leldon. Well, 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 Leldon. Look what we have here.
Neeshka, long time.
Leldon, it's been nowhere near long enough. You know, I tried to visit you the other night, but you slept right through it. Truth told, I'm surprised you even had the spine to come here, seeing you can't even steal a coin from me and keep it. Now where could it have gone?
Give it back to me, girl.
Always with the threats. Why can't you admit you just lost, Leldon? You'll never be as good a cut purse as me, ever.
I don't need to compete with you. Just kill you.
Wait, you said the coin was Leldon's, not yours. Yeah.
Of course she did, because it is her coin. It's worthless, but it seems to drive her crazy not having it, so I've kept it close by all this time in the hope she'll come crawling back for it. And here she is, just in time to die.
As you can see, that's why Neeshka was so obsessed about grabbing that coin from Leldon's house. It wasn't about Leldon, it was about that coin. She really, really wanted it. It was her coin. Well, yeah, it was her coin. It was her lucky coin. She wanted it back.
Yeah? You don't have me outnumbered like last time. So if you want to fight, then come on. We'll carve you into bits.
All right, man. You heard the lady.
You heard the lady. Move like you got a purpose. Why are those guards injured? Seriously? Why would you come in here, Leldon, with injured guards? You know that's gonna get them killed.
This isn't over. I swear it.
My sword's sticking in your chest.
Phew! Stupid smoke potions. He always does that when he's lost a fight. The coward. Still, that should have taught him a lesson. He'll never call me Goat Girl again. Hey, thanks for your help. We'd better get out of here before more of his men show up.
Does it matter? Matter if more of his men show up? I can take them all on. I can take them. I have a big sword and big heart. Literally, I have both. Seriously, a big sword and a big heart. Yeah. I mean, you kind of gotta have a big heart if you want to pump all that blood around your massive body, so you don't die from, I don't know, stuff, because your heart can't handle it. Swear Kubler and all that. Yeah, you're gonna need a really, really big heart. And to round this off, I guess we should go to Captain Braylander and report in about Isani and stuff like that. So Neeshka and Leldon's all done. Still be able to do the bandit bounty. Oh, then actually no, I should finish off with the temple.
Welcome back, Lieutenant. Do you have anything to report? You have done well, Lieutenant. I knew my faith was not misplaced. You are to be commended for your efforts on Neverwinter's behalf. Your efforts at the docks have greatly improved the position of the Watch, but it has also drawn new predators.
Predators from Luskan.
Damn it, Luskans.
Luskan is one of our less benevolent neighbors. We have had troubles with them in the past.
A war, actually. No need to hedge words when it comes to their kind. Now, those Luskan cowards are attempting to take advantage of your success at the docks to put spies in our midst.
We have caught word that one of their agents is attempting to enter port on board a merchant vessel from Luskan, a vessel called the Sea Ghost. We need you to go to the docks, board the Sea Ghost, and stop the Luskans. Return here when you have accomplished your mission.
Alright, so yeah, the Sea Ghost, you might have recalled from earlier. The Matorio and this one. These two.
And what news do you bring from Old Owl, Well-Lorn? Do Grey Cloak and bodies now lie in the hands of the Shadow Priests?
No, my lord. There were difficulties.
An adventurer. You have failed me, yet dare to return? I asked you to keep the priests safe. Without them, there will be no ritual. All I asked of you was to put pressure on the Neverwinter forces, cut off their trade routes through the mountains. Yet all you have given Neverwinter is hope, and a victory at Old Owlwell, which will allow them to concentrate on other fronts.
Fort Lock and Highcliff still remain ours, Lord Darius. Neverwinter's attention will be focused there, not upon us.
Fort Lock and Highcliff, yes. Obviously you have not heard, but our position there has become weaker, not stronger. And now you have come to tell me Old Owlwell has fallen, and the priests there are dead. Perhaps I shall allow you to be the one to tell the King of Shadows the news. Is that your wish, Lorne?
My Lord Darius, forgive me. It shall not happen again. I swear upon my life.
In that, Lorne, you are correct.
He ain't joking.
A common adventurer outmaneuvered you, Lorne. You really are losing your touch.
Bite your tongue, Torio, or I'll rip it from your throat. She won't stop me a second time.
Oh, of course she won't, Lorne. With your luck, chances are next time she'll just kill you.
I hate her! Angst! Yeah. Have to summarize his feelings for it. Alright. Seriously, why did Torio and Lorne get a room? Let's see. That's 12 minutes in. Alright, to the temple. Then we'll cut the video off. Right. You know, two-parters. Gotta do quick math in my head on to what needs to be done. So before we head out to the Sea Ghost, it's time to... yeah. Actually, okay. Up in Salzar, Jay, and I tipped the scales in the favor of Neverwinter. Should do that. Signing off!